Welcome to the Spin Fortuna Cyber Oracle. Think of a topic in your life and reveal its destiny. Press the like button. Initiating sequence. Your cards are Five of Wands, Page of Swords, the Moon. If you continue walking as you have done so far, the cards show a process of awareness regarding how you manage conflict and mental clarity. First, friction or competition arises that demands action. Then, an awakened mind appears that analyzes and questions. And finally, a descent into intuition occurs where what was veiled becomes evident. It is an active and introspective journey, clash, observation, and revelation. The Five of Wands begins the process, showing movement, crossed efforts, or tensions that push you to react. This card speaks of creative conflict, discussions, comparison, competition, or the drive to stand out. It can manifest as feeling that everything is in disarray, that there are many voices or directions, or that you must fight for your space. It is an energy that demands firmness and strategy. The Five of Wands is friction that forges. Confronting something without evading it strengthens you and defines your position. Next, the Page of Swords appears, indicating that after the tension, curiosity, sharpness, and a need to understand the background arise. This card speaks of new ideas, direct communication, news, or studies that open a different angle. It can manifest as researching, asking, planning, or analyzing what happened with more intellect than impulse. It is about noticing details that previously went unnoticed. The Page of Swords does not attack, he observes, and from that observation, he decides with precision. Finally, the Moon closes the process, inviting you into the internal, emotional, and symbolic world. This card speaks of intuition, dreams, fears, and subtle perceptions that emerge when mental noise subsides. It can manifest as initial confusion, as feeling that something is not entirely clear, or as signs that demand attention from deep within. The Moon does not unmask with logic, but with sensitivity. What seemed obvious may have another truth behind it. In summary, the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Moon narrate a process where you first move through conflict, then sharpen your mind to understand it, and finally descend into intuition to interpret what is not visible at first glance. It is an enlightening journey, first clash, then analysis, and then internal revelation. The omen indicates that, if you continue as you are, you will learn to transform tension into clarity and clarity into deep intuition, finding answers not only in the external noise but also in what your inner self whispers in silence. Remember the following: acknowledge the tension, the clash of ideas, or the competition around you. Not every conflict is a threat, but it is a sign of misfocused energy. Observe carefully and keep your mind alert. A conversation, a piece of data, or a mental intuition will help you better understand what is truly at stake. Dare to look at the emotional confusion and fears that are activated. That which is not named tends to grow in the shadows. May everything always be for the best, and a blessing of fortune and gratitude to all our subscribers. If you want to know what happens next, or have another topic you wish to ask about, choose the video on the screen that most catches your attention. Type "thank you" if this reading was helpful to you. For private readings, read the description of this video. Thank you very much for your like. All the best.